All right, so today we are going to do this kind of distance drawing where we're going from the foreground to the middle ground to the background. And we're gonna do it half in color, half in black and white. So what you're gonna need is some variation. You'll need a pencil, you'll need some sort of black marker or crayon, a black pen or something thinner than a black crayon, and then red, oranges, yellows, either markers or crayons or colored pencils, they all work. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is divide our paper, and we're gonna start by doing kind of a rolly hill going diagonally down this way. That will be our foreground. Then going the other way, starting up about halfway up the paper, we're gonna do another one. That's our middle ground. Now, for our background sky, we're gonna do this very light because we don't wanna see the pencil, but it's the same thing. And then one coming down here. All right, now that we've done that, we're gonna do our cacti. So the first type of cacti is kind of like a circle. It's gonna have somewhat of a pointed top, and it's gonna be sitting in the middle of this first hill. All right, then coming from the center, this one will be straight down, and then everything else will curve out on opposite sides. Like that. Okay, then here on this right here, we're gonna do a prickly pear. And a prickly pear is kind of just like oval, an oval coming off of that, an oval coming behind that. It's like almost like a teardrop. All right, you can do a little flower on top if you want. And then over here, let's make this hill go a little bit up. Just want it to go a little higher. We're gonna do a swirl cactus, all right? So it's gonna be essentially like that, and then an arm comes out on this side, and I'm gonna do a shorter arm starting up higher on this side, all right? And the lines again are gonna, just like this one, the lines are gonna start, let's say this one's the center line, these curve out at the top and then go straight down, curve out at the top, straight down. And on each arm, same thing. So one will be going down the middle, and then on this side of the middle, it curves out one way, and on the other side, it curves out the other way. So middle, curving out this way, curving out this way. All right. Now, any skyline that went through that swirl, we're gonna erase. I probably should have done that before the lines. All right. Now, oh, and then up here, do a sun and erase that little line where it goes through the sun. So now we're gonna outline in the bigger black Sharpie, or if you don't have a black marker, outline in a black crayon, something thicker. So not like a pen. Don't outline the sky. So you're just doing this line and the cactuses. Not the sun, not the sky. Okay, I'm only gonna outline the outside of the cactuses, and I'm gonna do a kind of a thicker line, and then I'm gonna use pen to do all the details inside. I want a skinnier line. All right, so then I switch to a black, just a regular black pen. If you have a fine tip Sharpie, you could do that too, or just, this is just like a regular pen. Oh, my ink is dying. And you're gonna outline all of this stuff, all of these lines get outlined in the black pen. And then you're gonna add little tiny thorns. Sorry guys, this pen's not great. You don't have to add the thorns everywhere, just add them randomly throughout. Same thing with this one. You're gonna outline and pen first, and then you're gonna add on thorns. Don't make all the thorns going in the same direction. So if you do some going this way, down at the bottom, do some going the other way. All right, and have some peeking over the line. Then on the prickly pear, instead of lines, we're gonna do almost like watermelon seed shape. And then on a few of them, have little prickers coming off, little thorns. They are called prickly pear for a reason, right? But not on all of them, just on some. So it will look like that. I'm not going to do all of them, but add a good amount, okay? Then we're going to do all of the cactuses shaded in the cacti, shaded in pencil. So what we're going to do is add our dark value on the side. Our sun is here, so that means the light is going to be hitting on this side towards the top. So it's going to be the lightest on the right side. So on the left side of each of these, I'm using the side of my pencil, not the top of my pencil. I'm going to add some shading, pressing really hard here and slowly getting lighter and lighter and lighter as I work my way. And there'll just be just a tiny bit at the bottom here on this side, and it starts to fade as it goes up because, again, the sun is hitting, so it's lighter over here. And you might want to add just a little bit right next to each line to show the fold, like a little shadow where the fold is. Then rub what you have. Okay, same thing with this. So it's going to be, there's going to be shadow along the bottom of each one and on the left side of each one. And it's not just one dark line. You're slowly going from dark to light, and then you rub with your finger. Slowly go from dark along the bottom there'll be a shadow right here. Same thing. And again, pretend those little dots are here. I didn't add those just for time's sake. Okay, same thing with this. So the left side gets shaded all the way up. Then I press medium, then I press light. So I'm going to the halfway point, and then I'm just doing very light along this side. And then I rub. All right, this side's gonna be shaded a lot darker. All right, so once you do that, now we're gonna go on to our sky. So I know this is super light, so let me just make it slightly darker. I don't want you to make it darker though, because we're not gonna outline this. We're gonna color these in color, but not outline it. So I'm making stripes. I'm going with the same angle I did with this, but doing stripes. So everything from this point down is gonna get the same angle of line in the same width stripes. Then over here, I'm going to do the same width, but stripes going the other way. And then here, stripes going this way, okay? So then when you go to color them in, you're going to pick sunset colors, and you're going to color, so I did a pattern, like going from red to pink to orange to yellow, red, pink, orange. And then there was no room for a yellow, so I switched and started down here. Red, pink, orange, yellow, red. and then I switched again. Red, pink, orange, yellow, red, pink, orange, yellow. And then my sun in yellow. Now, you can either, I want you to leave the cactus as black and white, but if you want, you can color this in some other color, like sand, I don't know, like an orangey yellow, or you could leave it white for the contrast. I can't wait to see your drawings. Make sure you post them on Flipgrid.